What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If y'all can hear me clearly, drop a one in the chat for me, y'all. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know if I could be heard really quickly so we can get right into today's show, because we definitely got to talk about this, man. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me, y'all. We're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it. Can y'all hear me? I got two ones. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there? Okay. 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 Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that's in the building right now. Shout out to y'all. Salute to y'all that's in the building. I'm going to shout everyone out before we get into today's show, because we definitely need to talk about this. We definitely need to talk about this, man. So let's see who's here. Let's shout everyone out, and then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Shout out to Cynical in the building. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Shout out to my man Alonzo in the building. Salute, Alonzo. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. One of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you. Happy holidays to everyone that's in the building today. Happy holidays, y'all. What's up, Hassan? Salute. Shout out to my comrade in the building. Salute to my brother, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Nobody really. What's up, nobody really? If you spam in the chat, you will get blocked. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Hope all is well with you, bro. Shout out to Bob in the building. Salute, Bob. What's good, my brother? Salute to you, man. Salute. Cynical says, I was wondering about your perspective on this. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Shout out to Brother Love in the building. Salute, Brother Love. Salute, salute. Nah, I'm not under the weather, bro. Not under the weather. Just chilling, man. Just chilling. You know? Yeah, tell him again, Classy. Tell him again. No spam in the chat. It's definitely levels to this. And we're going to talk about it today. Y'all see the show? Y'all double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. But we need to talk about this, man. Y'all see the show, man. Let's talk hip hop. Let's talk hip hop today. This will be under the DS1 Wake Up Show playlist. Make sure y'all go and check out the podcast, the DS1 Wake Up Show. Y'all can catch all the episodes over there. This will be under the DS1 Wake Up Show. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. What's up, Miss L'Oreal? How you doing? Another one of my lovely lady moms that always come through and keep it true. Shout out to you, Miss L'Oreal. Salute. Happy holidays. Let's talk hip hop, man. Let's talk hip hop, because a lot of stuff been going on, from the whole Diddy case to now we got a Jay-Z case. And as y'all know, over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we definitely kicked off this Diddy, this whole Diddy charade. We definitely um predicted a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff has definitely come to pass, man. So um definitely shout out to y'all for the support. Shout out to my man Corey Love TV. Make sure y'all go over there and support my bro for definitely keeping it rolling. Cause as y'all know, we don't really keep it going with the celebrity content because it kind of puts us off on the deep end. And as y'all know, this channel is more about upliftment for brothers, encouragement and spirituality. It's beyond the the who's and the what's and things of that nature. Y'all know we dabble in that over here. We got our own perspective on it. We put our own spin on it, but um we don't go too far with it. So shout out to everybody who's been holding it down and doing it the right way. Keeping some moral code when they doing it. That's why I said shout out to my brother Corey Love TV. Um, because he definitely keep the morality with the content. He don't delve off into T land too much, and get all gossipy and girly and because that's where that content can take you. And we definitely not doing that. We could let the Storm Monroes and the Sean Wavy, whatever his Sean Davy Wavy, we could let those guys do that. So, um, but we're gonna talk about this Fat Joe thing. We're gonna talk about this Fat Joe thing because this Fat Joe thing has now kicked off a conversation that I wanted to have a long time ago. A long time ago. And I wanted to have this conversation around the time when the whole Bambaataa thing was going on with Hassan Campbell, right? When Hassan was on his tirade about Bambaataa. And I wanted to have this conversation. And I thought that conversation will be the right conversation to have. But of course, things spin out of control but of course, when things are meant to happen, they come back around. So I think it's the perfect time to have this conversation because Fat Joe is out of hand. And if you a New Yorker such as myself, if you ever hung out in New York, if you got any family from New York, you know that New York itself, New York has always been a prejudiced, racist place. I know a lot of people love New York. A lot of people want to come to New York, you know, but New York is very prejudiced. New York is very racist. And that's nothing new to New Yorkers, right? If you lived in New York, no matter where you at, you know about the racist police, you know about the prejudiced ones. The prejudiced ones is the ones that look like you. The racist ones is the ones that don't look like you and don't live in your neighborhood, but they have the right to police your neighborhood, right? So Fat Joe coming out and saying what he said. Before we get into what he said, let's get into this bozo Math Hoffa. See, we got to talk about Math Hoffa. HV Hoffa. Hey, Herbie Hoffa. We saw what you did, bozo nigga. You went and deleted the Fat Joe episode, right? Because you didn't want other content creators to use that content against you, bozo. And this is why, y'all, if y'all are coming in, make sure y'all double tap y'all screens and hit the like button. This is why I can't show the clip and let y'all hear exactly what this pale whale had to say out of his mouth. Fat Joe. Butt crack Joe. Butt crack on the back of my neck, Joe. Right? Because Math Hoffa deleted it. He removed it because he knew he was out of pocket. But see, this is why I said let's talk about math first. Herbie Hoffa, right? I take it if I wanted Hoffa, right? The reason why Herbie Hoffa initially okayed and aired that part of the interview is because he wanted it to be as shocking as it is. Because as y'all know, Herbie Hoffa, aka I could take it when I wanted Hoffa, right? His channel has been at a standstill ever since the last incident he's gotten to, right? When he had to get rid of his other co-hosts. Ever since Math has gotten rid of Esso, Heineken, Bigger, Space Ghosts, ever since Math has switched up from the original My Expert Opinion, his channel has been at a halt. His channel has been at a standstill. The content has been 100% garbage. Garbage truck juice. The content is garbage truck juice. It's garbage. And then remember when Math got into it with Bronx River Campbell, Hassan Campbell, right? The Bronx River assassin. The Bronx River assassin. And Hassan Campbell brought out the receipts. See, y'all probably wondering why I call Math Herbie Hoffa. Y'all probably wondering why I'm calling Math I take it when I want it Hoffa is because Hassan Campbell, the Bronx River assassin, right? Bambatta's top sniper. Hassan Campbell bought the receipts out when Math was accused of taking it when he wanted. And I'm not talking about stealing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this is why I call him, I take it when I want it Hoffa. And in the process of him taking it when he wanted it, we also found out that his nickname is HSV2. Like Whack 100 is CS2 back, right? Math is HSV2. Herbie Hoffa. Because Shorty also said, along with another female, that another content creator by the name of Sub-Zero, shout out to Sub-Zero, right? Sub-Zero came out and said that one of his females was messing with HSV2 Hoffa. And she went to the doctor and found out she had HSV2. He had a psilocybin mushrooms around his manhood. He had spoiled wet dog food around his manhood. Math Hoffa, Herpy Man. So this bozo takes the video down so y'all can't hear what Fat Joe said out of his mouth. The pale whale, the white Baloo from Tales from Jungle Book. Y'all remember Jungle Book? Baloo? That's Fat Joe. Baloo. Now, Math, see, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Not only did Math put it up so he could get the numbers real quick, but it actually backfired on him. See, this is how you know Math career is dying. Math career is dying because he tried to clout chase and it backfired. See, whenever you as a big content creator, whenever you gotta start doing things for clout and it backfire, you might as well hang your jersey up, buddy. Math Hoffa, his career's over. His career's over, y'all. We are seeing the beginning of the end of Math Hoffa. This is why his clout chase didn't work. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Double tap y'all screens. This is why he's on his way out. His music is still garbage truck juice. Over, start putting out his music. Nobody's music. He pulled the stunt that he pulled with Fat Joe. Because let me tell you something. Math Hoffa feels the same way about us. And the bigger conversation that we're gonna have today is a lot of these rappers feel the same way as Fat Joe. Whether y'all know it or not, you have to remember who owns these Negroes. You have to remember who owns these so-called hood niggas. They are owned by Jewish men, Hazarian Jews, Ashkenazi Jews. This is who they're owned by. Russian Jews. Yeah. Leo Cohen, perhaps. You know, the one who Nori crawls on his knees for. Yeah, Noriega. The one who's taking Ozempic now. Him and Ozempic Joe. These niggas start losing weight and getting new teeth and finally able to buy their wife a Birkin bag, and they start downplaying the hood. See, remember, Nori was all about left rack. CNN, what, what? All that shit is fake, y'all. I'm here to tell y'all this. We coming into 2025. To the people who grew up on hip hop, understand that we are getting ready to see what hip hop was always about. We are getting ready to see all of the people we looked up to tell us that we ain't shit, we'll never be shit. And they don't care if we buy their music or not. This is what we're seeing. And if you haven't been looking at it like that, just take a look at it like that. Just for a quick second. Look at what's going on. Look at this. You got Ozempic Joe getting on Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa is ran by the Ashkenazi Jews. Right? You can go and you can find when Math was invited to a Jewish bar mitzvah where he had his yarmulke on and everything. Doing the dances and everything. Yes. In case y'all don't know this about Herbie Hoffa, HSV2. This is the real reason why he got rid of the niggas around him, because he was told to. He was told to. Because guess what? Bigger is an Israelite. Bigger's an Israelite. The Ashkenazi Jews don't like Israelites because the Israelites call them the white man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, we're going to break some shit down today. Because y'all know how we do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We go beneath the surface. That's just what we do. So shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to my lovely lady Maz for always holding it down. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens. What up, Ebo? Shout out to Ebo in the building. T Church in the building. What up, FTC? Shout out to Team Guardian. Ghost Dog, the Sentinel. Salute. What's up, Taylor? How you doing, Taylor? New York Nikki, baby. What's up, New York Nikki? What's going on with you? Shout out to everybody that's coming through in the chat. Shout out to Ghost Dog. Appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate that super chat, man. He says, blessings. Blessings to you, my brother. Salute. Please believe it. What's good? What's good? Please believe it. We getting ready to get to it. But I wish I could play it, Mr. Please Believe It. But you know, Math Hoffa took down the show. But Math Hoffa, right? Fraser Crane, salute. Oh, yeah, bro. Now, Math Hoffa, just walk with me, Mr. Please Believe It. Salute. But walk with me, bro. Math Hoffa, right, is down and is funded. His show is funded by some Jewish people. Yeah. This is why he had to get rid of Bigger. Bigger is a black Israelite. Okay? AKA FBA. Goodbye, nigga. You are from the tribe of Judah. FBA. Goodbye, nigga. See how it's all connected? Bigger had to go. Okay? Bigger has to go. Heineken and Esso are hood niggas. Heineken and Esso are two hood niggas that got put on by having raw talent. Hood niggas. They gotta go. FBA. Goodbye. Hood niggas. Goodbye. Get rid of them. Get rid of Space Ghost because Space Ghost isn't gonna conform. None of those niggas, all of those niggas that Math got rid of, those Jews that back Math, they already know that none of them will conform. Bigger will not conform. None of them is going to do what? None of them is going to go through the door. None of them is going to go through the ritual. See, Math already went through the ritual. Math already went through it. Why you think he walking around thinking he is some new nigga. Because this is what they tell you. This is the stuff that they told Jay-Z. That you are above niggas in the hood. You are above foundational Black Americans. Because you are now down with the elite. You are now down with us. So I'm going to need you to clean house, math. I'm going to just need you to clean house, math. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Salute my brother. I'm going to need you to clean house, math. All the niggas who ain't gonna, all the niggas who you know not gonna conform, get rid of them. And the way you get rid of them, math, is you can actually use it for content. This is what math did. This is all a plan. All of this stuff was a plan. Bigger told y'all this. See, Bigger knows because Bigger knows who's behind math. Why you think Bigger Ben said it? All of that stuff was designed. Who he got rid of first and how he did it. And he used it all for content, to blow up his channel, to create controversy. Controversy sells. Y'all got to remember this. Y'all got to remember this. Y'all got to remember this. You see? So, with that being said, if Math Hoffa has Jewish sponsorship and Jewish backing, Jewish sponsorship and Jewish backing, Fat Joe. Fat Joe. Fat Joe. So they are actually in agreement because Fat Joe said that the FBAs are a bunch of hateful, broke ass niggas. That is what he said verbatim. Excuse my language, but that is what he said verbatim. FBAs, foundational Black Americans, and he threw a shot at the Black Authority because he said the foundational Black Americans, the Black Authority, yeah, those are a bunch of hateful, broke ninjas. That's exactly what he said out of his mouth. See, all Fat Joe did was prove, right, what a lot of us grew up knowing about a lot of white Puerto Ricans. See, in New York, we separate them. I'm a New Yorker. What up, behind the bar? See, in New York, we grew up, see, and see, listen, me, I grew up in two places in New York. I went to elementary school in East New York. In East New York, Black people cohabitate with Hispanics. Just like in the Bronx, Hispanics overpopulate Blacks, so they cohabitate. But in East New York, it's the other way around. Black people overpopulate Hispanics, but we cohabitate. I went to school in East New York. Went to school with a bunch of little crazy niggas from Cyprus. Sutter Gardens, the Bamas. I went to school all around there. And it's number Puerto Rican girls, West Indian girls, all throughout East New York. And let me tell y'all this. I learned this from a young boy, that the lighter the Hispanic person is, right, the more racist they are. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Especially for Puerto Ricans. If the girl is a real light-skinned, fair-skinned Puerto Rican, and that's your girlfriend, you're going to have to stop. You can't walk her all the way to her block. Who remember, if you a New Yorker, you know this, and you ever had a Spanish girl back in the 90s and all that, you couldn't walk her home from school. You got to stop at the corner of her block and turn around. You can't walk her to her building. You can't walk her to her house. Nobody better not see you with that girl. Because if they tell her family, it's a problem. These are facts. These are facts. If you a New Yorker, you know this. Shout out to my man Corey Love in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute. If you from New York, you know this. Mr. Please Believe It says, I had a white Dominican girl outright tell me she don't like black dudes. Exactly. Exactly. Because they were taught not to. They were taught not to. So Fat Joe coming out and saying what he's saying about black people, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. He's a white Latino. This is how they all feel about us. This is why the women have to hide that they sleep with us, just like a white woman. Just like an actual white woman in her younger years have to sneak and sleep with black men. Them white Puerto Ricans and them, it's the same way with them. It's the same way. See, let me tell y'all something about Fat Joe. In case y'all didn't know, Fat Joe spoke in an interview a while ago, and Fat Joe admitted that he used to get bullied by niggas. Yeah. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Fat Joe used to get bullied by niggas. And Cuban Link. Shout out to Cuban Link. Because Cuban Link, he been telling the truth about Joe for years. He's the one who initially said that Joe was racist. But Cuban Link also confirmed that back when Joe was little, because when Joe was little, he looked like a fat little German boy. This is why in New York City prisons, the brothers, black men, call Puerto Ricans. What do they call Puerto Ricans? Any brothers that have been locked up in the system in New York City, what do the brothers call Puerto Ricans? Especially the ones that look like Fat Joe. What do we call them in prison? What do the brothers call them in prison? What do the brothers call them? Germans. Especially the old school brothers, the brothers that was in jail in the early 90s and the late 80s. They were called Germans. Germans. Why were they called Germans? Why were they called Germans? Isn't that ironic? Yeah, I saw that picture, Corey. Looking like a fat white boy. He looked like the fat white boy off the movie Sandlot. Corey, you ever saw that movie Sandlot? He looked like the fat white boy off Sandlot when he was a little boy. He looked like a fat little white German. He looked like a fat little white boy. Y'all can go and find his pictures. Fat Joe never looked black. Never. But he identified. So let's continue. Let's continue going down the rabbit hole, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Double tap y'all screens. Hit that like button, y'all. Support the show with a like and a share. Right? They said German. That was in the 80s. They don't say that no more. Yeah, I know. 876. Nah, not it probably started in the 70s. Grew up in NYC all my life. I never heard that term. Cut it out. You must be like 12 years old. Because y'all become, you know what I noticed about the internet? The internet allows kids to come and talk like they know what they be talking. You probably a kid, ABC 876. Shout out to Outrageous TV. Salute, bro. He says, I'm hearing that Fat Joe is not Puerto Rican. He's scared to show his pictures of his parents. His parents, according to their names, his mother is Cuban and his father is Puerto Rican. Cartagena. Cartagena is his mother's last name. Yeah, they called them Germans. They called them Germans. Shout out to my man Corey Love in the building. Salute, my brother. I really appreciate that, man. He says, happy holidays to you and yours, fam. Same to you, my brother. Salute. Blessings, man. I appreciate you always, bro. Salute, salute, salute. Behind the Bar says The Sandlot is my favorite childhood movie. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Yeah, Sandlot was a good movie, though, especially as a child. I kind of like Sandlot, too. I kind of like Sellouts. I kind of like Big Giants better. I like Big Giants better. The Little Giants. Remember that movie Behind the Bar? I like Little Giants better than Sandlot. C. James says usurp the culture. Now he mad at it. Oh, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But see, Fat Joe, what he did was he immersed himself in Black culture because of his environment. And Fat Joe was a fat little punk. So what happened with Joe was he had the mindset, I can't beat these Negroes, so I'm going to join them. And this is what Fat Joe did. Why do you think Fat Joe is part of the Zulu Nation? Because Fat Joe connected himself to Black dudes in the streets for protection because he was being bullied. See? Because see, Fat Joe grew up in a time in New York, right? Fat Joe is not a gangster. No, he's not. Stop it. He's not a gangster. Fat Joe is a nigga who hung out with Black dudes, the guards, because he grew up in an era in the Bronx where that Puerto Rican shit didn't mean nothing. And that's no disrespect to my Puerto Rican people, because I don't disrespect people, right? But that Latin king, that nieta, puta, cuta, coco, 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 woroto, soto, didn't mean nothing in the Bronx. Okay? That's the time Fat Joe grew up in, where the guards was running everything. It was not no Trinitarios. It was none of that. Okay? So stop talking that Fat Joe was a gangster shit. Y'all are listening to music lyrics. Okay? This is what I had to realize. Fat Joe was a gangster in music. Fat Joe was getting bullied as a kid. He connected himself to the guards for protection. Then, once he felt protected, he started leaning back more towards his Latin side. This is when he started messing with King Tone. But remember, King Tone was God body. Oh yeah, we going deep today. We talking about it. Yes, Big Pun was the realest. Raheem Neal. Remember, Fat Joe connected himself to King Tone. King Tone was what? The leader of the Latin Kings. But before he was a part of that, he was God body. So this is how he drew up the Latin King literature. It came from God body lessons. Yeah. Like Gucci say, yeah. God body lessons. Okay? So this is how Fat Joe even got hip in the streets because he was hanging out with the guards. Then he ran off and started hanging with who? Bambaataa and them. Because remember, the Zulu Nation is made up of guard body niggas, Kemetic dudes, Nuwapians, Israelites. And a lot of them dudes was gangsters in the streets. At the same time, they were Zulus. Remember that. Remember what the Zulu Nation is made up of. Zulu Kemetic Moors. That's what the Zulu Nation is. Zulu Kemetic Moors. Now, you know the Moors come from the Muslims. The Moabites. All that stuff. Come on, y'all. All y'all got to do is do your history. All that stuff traced back to FBA niggas. FBA niggas. See, he used the FBA culture and narrative for protection. This is what Fat Joe had to do. This is what Fat Joe did. He assimilated to FBA culture because he wouldn't have been accepted being a fat little German kid in the Bronx. He would have continuously got beat out of his shoes every day, like what was happening to him already. Which is why he ran to hip hop and act like he was a hip hop kid so he could hang out with the black people who would protect him. It's the same shit with Eminem and Proof. Rest in peace to Proof. Why do you think Proof was Eminem's best friend? Who do you think was protecting Eminem? He was a trailer park white kid that grew up with a suicidal, pill popping white mother. Who do you think was protecting Eminem in the gangster streets of Detroit? It was Proof, because Proof was part of the Goon Squad. Who was the Goon Squad, DS1? Trick. FBA niggas. FBA culture. FBA culture. The Goon Squad. Tricking them. That's why nobody messed with Proof. Because Proof was a part of the Goon Squad. See? So what these people have done was they have assimilated to FBA culture to then have an identity. A fat little white German kid growing up in the Bronx in the 80s wouldn't have made it nowhere in hip hop if he didn't act like he was black. He wouldn't have made it nowhere in hip hop. He wouldn't have made it nowhere, period, back then. But what did he do? He assimilated. And once he was able to assimilate, right, he then was able to do what? Sell. He was then able to sell because now I done assimilated. These niggas trust me. They're not going to beat me up no more. So now I'm going to fully assimilate and become one of them. I'm going to become one of them. This is what Fat Joe did. I'm going to become one of them. Fat Joe never liked himself. Fat Joe took on being black as an identity for himself. Who else was Fat Joe gonna be if he wasn't gonna act like a nigga? Who was he gonna be? You think he will be considered Fat Joe the gangster if he didn't grow up around niggas? This is what y'all don't understand. This shit goes deep, y'all. Because the reason why he was accepted by the Zulu top bottom nation is because the Zulu nation also assimilated to FBA culture. And we're going now. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Tap y'all screens on the. We go there now. See, the Zulu nation are a group of tethers. A bunch of tethers. This is why they expected the pale whale, Fat Joe, because they know he's not FBA. They know he's a fraud. Bambada is a tether. Big Mook, look at him. You know he's not FBA. He's some fat Mook Islander. He's Island Mook. Like Sean Kingston. Like the dude who owned World Stars, a fat Mook. Little Islander Mook. Little Caribbean Mook. Can y'all hear me? My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay. But again, let me say that again. The entire Zulu nation are not FBA, but they identified with FBA culture. They identified with FBA culture through the lens of what? What did they use to identify with FBA culture? Hip hop. Hip hop. What's up, Queen Shay? This is why Fat Joe wants everybody to now think that hip hop isn't a black thing. Y'all not paying attention? Why do y'all think that now he's pushing for this case that, oh, hip hop was started by Latinos. Hip hop wasn't started by niggas. Why do you think he's been saying this? Because he knew this all the while. He knew that all of this was a sham and a fraud, because that's what he's always been. Being a fat German growing up in New York City and guard body culture at a time where if they catch you eating an Italian salami sandwich, you'll get stomped out. These are facts. Tell them, FTC, if you still in the building. Tell them the things that used to go on to dudes back in them guard body times. And remember, Fat Joe is from Forest Projects. That was ran by the guards, not no Spanish niggas. That was ran by guard body niggas. FBAs, not no tethers. FBA niggas. Forest Projects. FBA goons. You come in there with a ham sandwich, they're gonna beat you senseless. You can't even eat pork around the guards. Are you crazy? Back then, get caught with a ham sandwich, they beating you up. They're gonna beat you up. So this is why Fat Joe had to assimilate. You see? This is why. So Fat Joe, he got down with a tether committee, the Zulu Nation, right? He got down with the tether community, the Zulus, because they was promoting FBA culture. So he was safe with the Zulus because he knew that the Zulus was safe in FBA culture. So this is how he started hip hop and hanging in hip hop, digging in the crates. Digging in the crates, FBA, street niggas. See, he did all of this to get his black card. Let me say it again. He did all of that in the beginning to get his black card. I think in the beginning of his career, he was wearing fatigues and he got all that from hanging around the guards and watching FBA niggas. Because that's how that is the culture he needed to be around so he don't get bullied. So he doesn't get bullied. And then he came in the culture, built himself up, built his Latino group up. And now he thinks that he's strong enough to go at niggas. This is what Fat Joe always wanted to do. Go to Panda Chop. Shout out to Panda Chop News. On Panda Chop, Cuban Link talked about how Fat Joe used to be in the studio talking shit about black people, about FBAs, saying how it's time for the Latinos to shine. Them niggas already had their chance. Go listen to Panda Chop. See, they always knew Joe was prejudiced and racist. Cuban Link is going to say it. You see? And then he came up under white racist dudes like Steve Rifkin. Go and look and do your history behind Fat Joe. He's gotten all his money from white men. Men who hate FBA culture, but they profit off of it. FBA culture is nigger culture. What is nigger culture? Hip hop. What is hip hop? A bunch of hood niggas getting together and celebrating dysfunction. This is why they talking shit about us now, y'all. Because y'all don't really realize what hip hop really symbolizes. It doesn't symbolize anything powerful or spiritual. The only spirit it invokes is the devil. That's why you got grown men putting baby oil on and then they waking up in the hospital with booty bandages. Because this is what hip hop is. And see, what they did was they sold us, right? So we can believe that hip hop is the way out. When hip hop was actually these other groups' way up. This is how they were able to have a form of slavery without chattel slavery. We'll make all these niggas want to be rappers. We'll make all these niggas want to be ball players. See, this shit is deep because they used hip hop to gentrify the black community. This is what they did. How did they do this? Through the music. Through the music they allowed to be played on the radio every day. To the artists that they allow to go platinum and go diamond. You see? This is how they were able to do it. They used gangster rap. They used tethers like Fat Joe. You see? They used the Zulu Nation. They used them. All these people knew what they were doing. They signed up for this. You see, Fat Joe just got a master's degree. Now he talking all of a sudden like he got some sense. See, y'all got to pay attention to shit like that. Y'all got to pay attention. This is why he's starting to say the things that he's saying. Y'all don't get it? Because now it's okay for them to be who they are. Whether y'all believe it or not, it's over. Whether y'all want to accept it, it's over. And they know it. This is why they're just coming out and everything is coming to the forefront. Now you're going to find out that all these guys that they had us looking up to and wanting to become are the people that they put in place to strategically destroy us and keep us behind another 50 goddamn years. And guess what they do? Guess what they do? Because remember, we did a whole show about this. Who remembers the show Sellouts Get Sold? Who remembers that show? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all was here when I did the show Sellouts Get Sold. Am I still borging? Am I still borging? My bad, y'all. I'm on the phone. Okay. So this is what we're seeing with Diddy. This is what we're seeing that's upcoming with Jay-Z. This is what you see with R. Kelly, Suge Knight. Sellouts get sold, man. See, these guys signed up to be the head honchos to usher black youth and the black community back into a whole different form of slavery and oppression. They played their parts. Once you play your part, the devil is done with you. You see? Once you play your part, the devil is done with you. And once he done with you, the hell with you. Didn't I tell y'all Diddy's never coming out of jail? I told y'all that months ago. He was not coming out. Yo, DS1, he's a billionaire though, DS1. I told y'all who got his ass sitting in prison. The devil. Didn't I tell y'all that? The show when you sell your white makeup in hell. Did you know about that? Sell your soul, and you gonna wake up in hell. If your soul is for sale, one day you gonna wake up in hell. Where's Diddy at? As a billionaire. Let's not forget that. This is how you know this is all spiritual. This ain't got nothing to do with court. This is spiritual. This nigga's in jail with all of his money. I'm trying to show y'all what's going on. He's in prison with all his money. I had niggas arguing with me, telling me he's gonna come home. He's a billionaire. All the system want his money. Okay, nigga. Why he ain't home yet? Why is there more? And didn't I tell y'all that it was going to be more cases coming out and stuff coming out about Diddy by the day? Didn't I tell y'all that months ago? When we first covered this Diddy stuff, I told y'all stuff was going to be coming out by the day. Didn't I tell y'all? This is spiritual. This ain't got nothing to do with taking no money from no black man. Shut up. Shut that dumb shit up too. Because all them niggas is sellouts. So this ain't got nothing to do with taking no money from no black man. Because they all sellouts. They work for the devil. Only a devil will put a drug in baby oil. Only a devil. Only a devil. Only a devil. I did the show about the boiled egg test. These are devils. What do you mean a black man? These are devils, my nigga. What are you talking about? Don't tell me nothing about no black. These are devils. Blatant demons. What are y'all talking about? This man was drugging little kids, allegedly. We watched the video. Remember, I showed the video when he had Aaron Carter when he was a little kid. Remember, I showed the video. Look it up. He had Aaron Carter at his house. And he was telling Aaron Carter, he said he had like 3 cars lined up. And he had Aaron pull the covers off each of them. And he was telling him that he could, when he grow up, he could drive whatever car he wants. He just has to ask his parents that his parents had to give him permission. This is what Diddy was saying on camera to Aaron Carter as a little boy. The same Aaron Carter who just mysteriously overdosed. And we heard from his girlfriend that he was suffering from a lot of stuff that he went through in the industry as a kid. He was around Diddy. Oh, y'all forgot about, see, y'all be forgetting. Y'all forgot that Machine Gun Kelly told his Diddy story. Y'all forgot about that? when he said Diddy gave him a blunt to smoke, and next thing you know, he was on the outside of Diddy house by the window, butt naked dancing. Who remember that? You could look it up. I'm not capping. Y'all can look it up. Machine Gun Kelly, MGK. He said he smoked a blunt with Diddy, passed him a blunt. He smoked it. And next thing you know, he woke up. He was outside the house dancing butt naked in front of a window. Yes, yes, L'Oreal. Yes. No cap, sis. This is no cap. These are demons, man. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, they trying to take down black people. They trying to take down black men. I don't want to hear that. Don't come on my chat saying that. You will get blocked. Shout out to Elisino in the building. Salute, champ. You see? They used hip hop against us. This is what they done. This is what they done. The same people who talked about fight the power, the same people who said all of this stuff, we found out was the same ones who was against us the whole time. The whole time. Now they consider Fat Joe, the pale whale, they consider this bozo a hip hop legend. Fat Joe is a hip hop legend. And all he did was rap like a nigga his whole career. So how dare this bozo come out of his mouth and call FBA a bunch of broke ninjas, when this is who he was pretending to be his whole career, a broke nigga. Y'all wanna live my lifestyle. Never seen a brick, never seen a crack house. Bring it on and I'ma show you gangster. Y'all wanna live my lifestyle. He was trying to be a nigga. FBA culture. Crack houses. That was in the Bronx. You was with them guard body niggas who was selling dope and had crack houses. Who you talking to? Jose? Joseph? Who you talking to? You think we stupid? You think we don't know no history? You think we just listen to music and we're just dumb fans? See, this is what they think about FBAs. They look at us as monkeys, consumers. That's how they look at us. Throw anything in a cage, a nigga will eat it. That's how they look at us, y'all. Math Hoffa looks at us like this too. Mr. Herbie Hoffa. That's why he put this cracker up there. That's why he put him up there. And he said what he said. You see? See, you know what's the biggest trick in hip hop? You know what's the biggest trick in hip hop, y'all? Who want to know the biggest trick in hip hop that nobody never tell you? Is that all these niggas sold they soul and they act like they didn't. All these niggas sold they souls, y'all. All of these niggas' back doors have been pushed in. They back doors are wide open. They left the back door open. The back window is open. They got a peephole. Yeah, they got a peephole back there. All these niggas sold their souls. And what they do is they try to wow us with the image of success by hiding what they really done. See? I mean, hey, y'all know I'm trying to do better, so I'm trying to stay away from the graphic stuff. But that's why they could wear Amiri jeans and you know. This is why they said after a session with Diddy, he'll take you shopping. After you get cleaned up. Because remember, we saw him in French Montana in the tub. Remember that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And remember, French was at the table eating. Diddy was in a towel. They just got out the jacuzzi together. Him in French Montana. He's not FBA. DJ Khaled is an FBA. Look at who everybody he's surrounded. Cool and Dre are not FBA. Scott Storch is an FBA. Look at all the people Joe is surrounded by. Remy don't hang out with Fat Joe. The only time Remy's around Joe is when they got a show. Remy's not allowed to hang around Joe. Joe hangs around his people, Germans. He hangs around all Germans. Ain't no FBAs around him. None of them. And if you like niggas, you can't hang around them. Y'all forgot Fat Joe just got the Jay-Z cosign? You know how long Jay-Z ain't never been a nigga? But he always sold us the illusion of always being one. Still nigga. The OJ song. He's selling us that shit. He's selling us that shit. But then his actions show he ain't FBA. Look what he did today. Look what he did to his friends. And he did that because of who? Why did he leave that? Who knows the real reason why he left Dame Dash alone? Who knows the real reason why? Because a lot of y'all think, Dame did and did. No. The real reason why Jay-Z left Dame and them alone, Lior told him to. Yeah, you know Lior Cohen? That Khazarian? Lior? Yeah, Lior Cohen? Yeah, the one who runs YouTube now? Yeah, you know the one who just put Young Thug through that ritual and bankrupted him? Yeah, that's Lior. Lior liquidated all of his music shit. That's why Thug went to jail. That was a whole play to steal all of his money. Why you think everybody's coming home? Why y'all think everybody's coming home? Yo, this is how they gentrified the hood. This is how they gentrified the black community. They used hip hop. And they used tethers. Who kicked off the drill scene? See, we going deep. We gonna go deep. Who kicked off the drill scene? Chief Keef. Chief Keef, we already showed and proved Chief Keef is a member of the Zulu Nation. Y'all think he's just a black disciple from O Block. Y'all think he's a regular nigga from the hood. See, this is what y'all think. And if you look at Chief Keef right now, that nigga ain't FBA. That nigga from the islands somewhere. Look at Chief Keef. He from the islands, bro. That nigga ain't FBA. Look at Chief Keef now. See, they lied to us. You lied to me. They did. They lied. They used Chief Keef. Chief Keef is a member of the Zulu Nation to kick off a war that was going to be used to then be the reason to gentrify the goddamn communities in Chicago. Because all of the people are going to want to move out. All of the working black people are going to want to move because there's too much crime and they don't feel safe coming home from work. See what they did? And they used Chief Keef, a member of the Zulu Nation, to kick it off. Look what they doing to Lil Durk. Because Lil Durk's soul is sold. Look what they doing to him. Sellouts get sold. He about to sit his ass in jail just like Diddy. Didn't I tell y'all Durk was going to jail? We talked about Lil Durk too. Didn't I tell y'all Durk was going to jail? Didn't I tell y'all, oh, DS1, he's going to jail. These men were out white working for the devil. That's what they were doing. They were literally contractually working for the devil to destroy their own people for monetary gain. And this is why we'll always be broke AZZ ninjas to them. What is the first thing one of these bozos say? Oh, nigga, you broke. Why do you think that's sad? Because that is synonymous with being FBA, not being black, being FBA. Busta Rhymes is a Busta Rhymes is a tether. A Turner. What's up, A Turner? Facts, Jive Turkey. Just look at Chief Keef's whole face. He's a tether. He's not FBA. And then if you go and look up his contracts, he's doing business with foreigners. He's doing business with foreigners, just like Jay-Z. Just like Jay-Z, just like Diddy. All the people they was doing business with hate foundational black Americans. All of them. Diddy's liquor partners, Jay-Z's liquor partners, all them people that run these labels, they all hate FBAs. All of them do. But they use FBA culture to make money. Hip hop. And they said, how we're going to get rid of hip hop is now we're going to show the next generations that all of the people they looked up to was against them. This is what we're finding out. And this is how they're going to get rid of hip hop. See now the new hip hop, what the new generation is going to be spinning off of, you'll be spinning off of white drill rappers. Look up 1900 Rugrat. That's who's taking over. The white boys. They're giving it to the white boys because the white boys have fully assimilated into FBA culture, to the drill wave. So now they could come out and sound like 1900 Rugrat. Now he could sound like 1900 Rugrat. See? So you don't need a Dirk. You don't need a Chief Keef. You get all these little white boys to replace him. Little Mabu. Little Mabu got a song with 5 Foreign. And in the song, Fabio Foreign is teaching this white boy how to shoot in the hood. Fabio's verse is him rapping about how he took little Mabu to the hood to hang out with niggas as his little white shooter. Listen to the song. Type it in. Fabio Foreign featuring, no, Little Mabu featuring Fabio Foreign. Look it up. Y'all think I'm capping? Go to your YouTube, go open up an extra tab right now and type in 1900 Rug Rap. He rapped just like OT7 Kwani. Y'all think come on, man. I do this. I do this, man. I could just point all this stuff out on another level, and I choose to do that. Go and look up 1900 Rug Rap. That's the white boy OT7 Kwani and Skrilla. He got a song with Skrilla. Song Shooting Out the Roof. White boy. Go look up Little Mabu. Little Dicky. Go look up Little Dicky. These is little white boys. Drill Wave. Yeah, sis. It's real. It's real. FBAs will always decide what is cool, right? But the problem is we can't capitalize off of what we create as cool. No, he isn't drill, but he has drill songs. Jack Harlow, yep, he's another one. Looked it up, he's trash, 1900 Bug Rap. Yeah, Little Dicky he is. But he got some features where he talking tough, Link. Yeah, he got some features when he talking tough too. Grim Reaper says, damn, vultures always get snuck in by sidekick ninjas. Come on, man. The Millies dude. Thank you, Link. Millies. Who co-signed Millies? Y'all know who co-signed Millies? And shout out to Mac Mean, true story. Shout out to Mac Mean. But y'all know who co-signed Millies in hip-hop? In the industry where he's on right now? Why he got a deal? Jadakiss. Jadakiss. Now, they couldn't make no money off none of the D-Block niggas. None of the D-Block niggas. Why is Millies hotter than Nino Man? He's not nicer than Nino Man. But why is he ahead of Nino Man? Because them record execs are not interested in FBAs. They're interested in white boys and tethers. Nino Man is from Harlem, 112th Street. A-ha. A-ha. Nino Man. He been down with kissing them niggas for years. Why is Millies ahead of him? Because he's FBA. He's FBA. Come on, man. Shout out to Joel Benjamin 528. Salute, my brother. Good to see you, bro. Hey, Bob, Nino Man been nice. Just in case a lot of y'all don't know, Nino Man used to rap with Dave East when they was younger. I've been listening to Nino Man. Nino Man was out back when Vado and all of them was out back then, when Charlie Clips and all of them was down with the UN. When Charlie Clips, Vado, they was signed to Cameron, the UN. Nino Man was out back then. Spit going crazy. He been nice. He been nice. Six-four on location says, I'm fresh to this, forgive my ignorance. What's an FBA? A foundational Black American. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed for coining that term. Foundational Black American. It's an acronym, bro. Or sis. Foundational Black American. I just heard him spit with RJ Payne. Fire. What? Psh, Nino Man is fire. Nino Man been fire, Link. But why is he not ahead Millie's? Millie's a white boy from Massachusetts, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You see, he claim he from Boston, but I don't believe he from Boston. I think he probably from one of them little small towns. Reginald Morton, salute. But see, they use this hip hop stuff to gentrify. Drill rap is what gentrified Chicago. It's the drill that's gentrifying. You see? What gentrified New York City? Gangster rap. Gangster rap. That gangster rap is today. Drill rap is modern day gangster rap. Because when I was growing up, you know who our drill rappers was? Styles P. You want to hear drill rap from back in the early 2000s? Listen to Styles P. You want to hear drill rapper from back in the early 2000s besides Styles P? Listen to Hell Rell. These are drill rappers. These were real drill rappers. Like real drill. Like what y'all would call real drill today. Styles P was a drill rapper. He was our drill rapper. Hell Rell was our drill rapper. 40 Cal. It was certain dudes that was like our drill rappers. 3-6 Mafia. That's drill rap. Master P, No Limp, that's drill rap. That was our drill rap. That was our drill rap. And look at the neighborhoods. MOP, drill rap. Why not? Why not? Absolutely. What up, Stingray? Millie's a white boy. Daniel, Millie's is a white boy. And these execs would rather push them than to push FBAs. Because it's all about the hip hop culture. It's not about actually being born from hip hop. See, that's what a lot of us fail to realize, because a lot of us actually grew up in hip hop. And we knew that there was a certain identity that came with the hip hop culture, and that is being FBA. So the rappers who we looked up to, right? Fat Joe is one of them. A lot of these guys, they assimilated so they can be able to have an identity to then sell themselves. You see? See, if you FBA and you grew up in a park and y'all had turntables outside, that shit is just in you. You don't have to hang around people and nah, you are that. Fat Joe had to immerse himself into it. He had to immerse himself into FBA black culture for him to understand hip hop. He would never understand hip hop and know anything about hip hop without hanging around FBAs. You see? That's Troy, right? That's drill rapper. That's drill rapper. I'll give Pastor Troy a drill rap. I will give him that too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Perfectly Imperfect? How you doing? But see, y'all gotta understand why Fat Joe and a lot of these people are attacking us now. Because we're vulnerable. They know that the upper echelon of black dudes that got money, they know they getting ready to go down. Jay-Z is going down, y'all. I'm sorry to tell he's going too. I told y'all this. Jay-Z is next. I told y'all this months ago. Jay-Z is next. I told y'all. He's next. He's next. Because they sold their people out. So now it's time for us to liquidate y'all. They don't care about hip hop. They don't care about the money that hip hop makes anymore. Because now all of the money is made digitally off music. So they don't really care. They don't really care for it. They don't really care for it. That's why they giving this shit to their children. Or we'll just let little Johnny run it. That's why they giving it to their children. You see? You don't notice how a lot of our rappers' sons are mooks? Look at Ghostface Killer. His son is a mook. Not being disrespectful. I'm just telling the truth. His son is a mook. He was guard body. How you guard body your son grow up a full-blown mook? Your son walking around like RuPaul. Yes, you're Ghostface Killer. This was a big psyop, y'all. Hip hop was a big psyop. Everybody turned on us, bro. Ghostface Killer's son is a tranny. His son is a tranny. The nigga who knowledge God. These are niggas breaking down mathematics in their music. Your son is a tranny. What happened? What happened to y'all? What happened that y'all not telling us? Raekwon married a Bill Power. Not only a Bill Power, a white Bill Power. Come on, look it up. Raekwon the chef. Raekwon the chef. He married a white Bill Power. He married a white woman. Raekwon. Raekwon the chef married a white woman. Look it up. His marriage pictures is out there. All them niggas from the Woo was there. But all this body shit from Wu-Tang, knowledge, understanding, Papa and all niggas the Sellouts. These niggas are sellouts. They lied. So the white man is the devil, and then you go marry a white woman 20 years later after calling the white man the devil all in your music for 20 years. All in your music, you calling the white man the devil. Just like Jay Electronica, fraud ass. Just like Jay Electronica. Just like Jay Electronica, he married a Rothschild. Talking all the Exhibit C, Master Fard Muhammad. Nigga went and married a Rothschild. These people are frauds, y'all. They frauds. They lied. They lied to us, y'all. And they used hip hop to the reason why we ain't in our communities no more. Or why we not even comfortable there. That's what hip hop did. That is what hip hop did. Yeah, they were down with the enemy the whole time, y'all. They just do it for money and divide people. Facts. Facts. You see? Because these people understand that FBA people are spiritually and mentally compromised. This is how they were able to run this big psyop on black folk. No matter how much knowledge and wisdom and understanding niggas was claiming they was getting. You talking all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but you still sniffing heroin. Talking about you God body, but you still sniffing heroin. All them old Wu-Tang niggas was dope fiends and niggas was smoking crack. Raekwon and them was smoking crack. But then they had us believing the 33 million miles from the sun. Shut up. All y'all niggas are sellouts. Y'all did all of that for money. It was a big show. That's all it is, man. Because you see down the line, you see that they contradict everything that they once stood for. They contradict it. You know how many niggas I know eating pork now? The niggas used to talk that God body shit. They done went and got married and now they eating Italian sausage in the morning. They eat pork. Niggas eat pork sandwiches from McDonald's. They go get a big breakfast. Same nigga, peace God, peace Allah, peace God. Niggas going to get big breakfast from McDonald's. See, I've been calling this shit. I've been calling this stuff out before I got online. The porky nigga out. He cooking pork bacon on the grill, selling it like it's beef. I walked in the store and was like, I walked in there. I got the big beard, so they automatically think I'm Muslim. They automatically. So I walk in there. Swam alaikum, ah. Alaikum salam. I come in. I walk up to the counter. Yo, what kind of bacon is that, Beef bacon, no pork, no pork. I said, nah, man, that's astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. That's not beef. Pulled them out. Then, once I proved it to him that I knew it was pork bacon, then he tried to talk to me like, come on, brother, I'm here in America. I'm just here trying to make money. And the beef bacon costs a lot. I said, astaghfirullah, Aki. Astaghfirullah. So because you trying to make money, you're going to do that at the health expense of the people? Allah told you not to feed his people swine. So why would you do that to make money? That's haram. He was mad. I said, but you know what, Aki, have a good day. And I walked out the store. He was mad. I made him look stupid. That's haram. You're not supposed to sell money. You got bills to pay. So you gonna go God. So you just like the nigga who on a corner selling drugs that make a fast buck. You just selling poisonous food. See? Yeah, I told him that, D. I told him that. I say that's not beef, Aki. I told him that, Chan. I don't play that. They be lying. I know what pork bacon smell like. I know what that pork bacon smell like, Classy Creole. When that pig get the frying on that grill, I know how it smell. You ain't gonna tell me that's beef bacon. What you talking about? I get real beef bacon from my aunt's store. It don't smell nothing like that. I called that boy out quick. She said swine is divine to his. A lot of Muslims eat pork. That's a fact, perfectly imperfect. A lot of Muslims eat swine. A lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them eat swine. A lot of them eat swine. Nah, it wasn't soybeans. Nah. Bob says, I used to eat pork, so I know how it smell. Come on. I ain't eat pork in years, but I know how that shit smell. Because I remember when I was little. I remember how it smelled. Pork bacon has a distinct smell. It has a distinct smell. Yeah, I get you. Does pork smell disgusting if you don't eat it? It could, yeah. I wouldn't say smell disgusting, but it wouldn't sit well with you. It wouldn't sit well with you. It'll have like a weird, it'll give you like a weird, reaction. But I wouldn't say it depends on what type of pork too. Now, if you cooking chitlins or something or pig feet, that's different. Um, that's different, Daniel. But the bacon and the sausage and all of that, you kind of be used to smelling that. You know what I'm saying? But if you cooking like pig feet or ham or something, neck bones, like those um those cuts of meat have a distinct smell when they're being cooked. We used to wake up to the smell of grandma cooking bacon. Facts. Flapjacks and bacon. Tell him, Brother Dale Diddy. Tell him. Flapjacks and bacon. I still like how bacon smell. But I wouldn't want to eat it. Get you some beef bacon, man. Turkey bacon too. Yes. And them Italian sausages, yeah, they can't get off them. They can't get off them. They can't get off them, sis. I know. The andouille too. Where they're saying bacon fat is healthy again. Well, if you want to believe that, you can. Right, 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 right. Perfectly imperfect. Exactly. I got beef bacon in the fridge. No cap. Facts. Facts. If you're gonna eat bacon, I'm gonna suggest that. Yep, and that hot comb. That's yeah. Those are two distinct smells, man. But at the end of the day, man, as far as this whole Fat Joe situation and him attacking FBAs, listen, y'all. Be prepared because the attacks are gonna come even more coming this year in 2025. To all my FBAs, man, let's get ready, man. Let's get ready, man. We gotta spiritually arm ourselves because it's gonna get real out here for us. Whether we like it or not, it's gonna get serious. You feel me? The attacks are gonna come. More things are gonna be exposed about people who we thought were a certain way and all of that stuff, man. So get prepared, man. Get ready. Get ready, man. Well, I did the Democrat support. Oh, we spoke about that, Hollow. You might have to come back in on another show, but we talked about that already. But shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. We might be back a little later on. We might be back a little later on, probably about another hour or two, because I definitely want to come back and have this conversation about Travis Hunter and the situation that everybody's talking about surrounding him. So y'all stay tuned for the notification because we probably be back in like another hour or two to talk about the Travis Hunter situation. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to my man Corey Love for the big super chat today. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my man Ghost Dog for the support as always, man. Shout out to everyone. If you would like to support the show, don't forget, leave a like and a share. Leave a like and a share. Don't forget, Let's hit the comment section as well. Let's hit the comment section. Shout out, man, before we get up out of here. Shout out to everyone. We're definitely over 10K now. We will have a little celebration stream coming up soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that because we will be celebrating reaching over 10,000 subscribers. I appreciate everyone, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all memberships. Get y'all memberships, man. Start grabbing y'all memberships because I will start doing some members only streams and a lot more members only content. I'm just trying to decide which way I want to go with it because I know I have a lot of female um members. So shout out to the ladies, man. I have a lot of female members and I just want to make sure that I accommodate all of my members and I don't really want to do the same content that I do on here for everyone for my members. So y'all bear with me. I'm definitely going to be bringing some more members only content coming up this year, 2025. Like I said, look out a little later. I will be coming back to talk about the Travis Hunter situation. Salute to everyone, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to my man Daniel. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate that, man. He says, good talk. I'm subscribing. Salute to you, man. I appreciate it. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to my lovely lady mods, as always, for coming through and holding it down. But stay tuned for your notifications. We will be back later. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.